couple days ago, I threatened violence against someone, and I didn't like it. Which is weird because growing up on the internet, everyone says violent things to and about each other. Uh, like, and growing up on the internet, uh, I, I myself have texted, have typed out very intricate threats that have something to do with used heroin needles. um, but I was thinking about when I had to threaten violence the other day, and I realized why I didn't like it was because I meant it. Um, and I didn't. I'm not someone who is who is violent. Typically, like I joke, but well, it's hard to roll up these sleeves. But this is me flexing my muscles. Like you can't. There's nothing there. I'm not. I'm not someone who should be violent because it's going to end badly for me uh, in a physical sense, but also in a mental sense. I don't like to be violent. So I didn't. I said it and I meant it, and I didn't like that. Um, but it got me thinking: if I don't like it when I mean it, why can't I say it? Why can't I say like it wasn't even like a very violent statement. I just said I am going to beat you up if you keep behaving this way. Um, and or I didn't really say that. That's kind of lame and like geeky. I said something way cooler. Okay. um, so I'm thinking like, why am I able to go on the internet and talk about dissecting someone with a used heroin needle so flippantly, but in real life, I feel disgusted with myself for having to threaten violence or not having to. I could have done something different in that situation upon reflection after it had happened, but you know, it was an option, and and I took that option because in situations where you have to threaten violence, you usually need to do like the first thing that pops into your head, for obvious reasons. Um, so, but I think, I think why I I'm able to do it on the internet and be so flippant about it is because I don't care. Oh, hi, kitty. What's up? Hello. You want to come be in my video? No? Okay. um, why I'm able to I've lost my train of thought. Thanks, cat. Hi, cat. Kitty. He's not looking at me. Um, I think it's because on the internet, when you're like on a social media or you're on a website where you, as a user, are able to leave a comment or your interaction or your posting, your comments. I've already talked about comments. This is rehearse your stuff. This is 4 minutes long, and a lot of it has been me looking at my cat and stumbling over myself. And I'm not gonna edit this. And I've lost my train of thought again. um, I think it's when you're on social media, you you have to play by the rules of the company as to what is acceptable behavior, which is understandable. You know, like I I grew up being able to. Well, I guess Live Leak is a bad example, but I used to be able to go onto YouTube and look at an ISIS recruitment video. Um, like you probably shouldn't be able to have do that. Um, but I think I think the reason that is like it's the reason that I talk about heroin needles, using them on people, um, is it's not actually about the violence. It's it's about being able. It's about free speech. No one can tell jokes anymore. But like actually, because it, YouTube as a company decides what is and isn't acceptable, which is fine. It's not, because I hate corporations and everything they do. That was gay. That was homophobic. um, it's complicated because it's not actually complicated. I've been waffling for too long. I think I will edit this and cut some of it out. I'm not going to do that. It's 6 minutes. 6 minutes! Get to the point, dude! Get to the point. No one wants to watch 2-hour video essays. My cat is looking at me and he's like, yeah, no one wants to watch your 2-hour video essays. Okay, he's leaving the room. Bye, Joe. I love you. That's my cat. Um, is because the company gets to determine what is and isn't acceptable behavior, which is fair. Like I should like people probably shouldn't be able to look at an ISIS recruitment video, um, but actually no, I think people should be able to look at an ISIS recruitment video. I'm thinking about it. People should be able to look at an ISIS recruitment video, but there should probably be safety around it. 7 minutes! Oh my goodness. Girl, if you go for 10 minutes, I'll kill someone. See? Like that. It's like, it's a natural. It's. And because social medias will be like. Or like just internet platforms will be like, you can talk like this. Um, because we think it's unacceptable behavior, and it's like, well, why do you get to decide that? Why do you get to police the way I behave? Which again, the obvious argument is because it's their platform and they get to. My cat's playing with a noisy toy now, and they get to decide how they operate it. But I think looking beyond that, we live in a world where we basically live two separate lives, where there's the way the way when we're online, and then there's like in the real world. um but what because of how much time we spend online compared to the real world, the lines between the two have become very blurred. um 8 minutes have become very blurred, and like our vernacular uh has it bleeds into the other one. Like there's certain people who I talk to them and it's a non-issue. Like it's a non-issue. Like but they'll say lol in the real world, or LMAO, like that, and they're not talking about the band. And for a split second in my brain I go, that is so annoying. Stop it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Uh, um, so I think about it's. I've lost my train of thought again. Or people who say YOLO, or people who say swag. Um, the vernacular bleeds into our real world. Joe, hey, he's doing something naughty. Give me a minute. Hi. Did you want my attention? Did you want my attention? Okay, well, now that you've got my attention, you don't want it. You're such a cat. 9 minutes and 33 seconds! But, and because, you can't you can't talk about, like, you can't say the word kill or die or dead, because like a platform's bots will go bad word, bad word, bad word. You can't say that. In order to avoid censorship, people come up with stupid terms like unalived, um, And if you're constantly saying unalived in the internet, in the real world you're saying unalived, and like people have posted about this phenomenon. Like there are people who say if you say unalived, I think you're an idiot and I hate you. Um, so I think the decision to talk violently on the internet, in a flippant, casual joke way where you don't truly mean it, it's an act of protest against the control exercised by companies, and that's something I could have said like 5 minutes ago.